Hello everyone, I am your English teacher Richa Sharma from California Public School. I hope you all are fit and fine at your place. So, today we are going to start our topic from English language book. So, please open out your English language book as we are going to start chapter 3 Letters and Alphabets. So, today I'm going to discuss with you letters and alphabets. I'm going to describe what are letters and what are alphabets in English language. So, if I start with letters, okay, a letter representing one or more of the sound used in speech is called letter. Okay, character means written symbol, representing means telling or showing. Okay, when a written symbol shows or tells one or more sound used in speech, it is called a letter. Okay, for example, A, B, C, D. Okay, any written symbol which is telling or which is representing one or more sound, in a speech, is called letter. Now, what is alphabet? Alphabet is a standard set of letters. Standard set means a fixed order of letter, and alphabet is a set of letter usually represented in a fixed way. So we follow that fixed order. Okay, so I want to make it more clear to you with the help of this picture. So, a letter is a particular symbol used in writing. Okay, a letter means a particular symbol used in writing, and an alphabet is the set of all the letters. Okay, for example, here you can see, here is a letter A. Okay, particular symbol used in writing, and if we talk about alphabet, it is a set of letter, from A to Z. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and so on. So, letter is a particular symbol used in writing, and alphabet is a set of all the letters. Okay, now next point we are going to discuss is basic Latin alphabet. Okay, so what are the basic Latin alphabet? In the bracket it is given the ISO, or the International Organization for Standardization. Okay, so this is the organization which fixed which fixed a particular order for alphabets. So Latin or Roman script is based on the letters of the classical Latin alphabet. Okay, as we have discussed in the previous chapter, Latin and Roman script, I hope you remember. Okay, so Latin and Roman script is based on the letter of जो Latin और Roman script में letters use होते हैं, those are based on the classical Latin alphabet, and these classical Latin alphabets are known as ISO, basic Latin alphabet. It consists of it made up of two set of 26 letters, and these basic Latin alphabets are made up of two sets of 26 letter each, having an uppercase and a lower form. Okay, so this basic Latin alphabet is made up of two set, which is known as uppercase and lowercase, as you can see on the on this page also. Uppercase, or the other name is capital letters. Okay, so you can see here uppercase, in which we have written the alphabets in capital letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H till Z. Okay, and lowercase is also known as small letters. Okay, so capital letter is known as uppercase and small letter is known as lower case. Okay, so in the lower case we write a capital letter as small, as we can see here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, and next point they have cleared to us the shape of handwritten letters. But when we write these letters, by our hand, the shape of handwritten letters can differ. At that time they differ, they vary, or they are not similar, significantly or specially from the standard printed form. Okay, when we write these letters, or when we write the words particularly, at that time they are not similar from the standard printed form. Okay, printed form is different from the handwritten form, especially when written in cursive writing. And if we talk about cursive style, at that time they differ very much. Okay, they differ significantly if we are going to write this printed form in cursive style. As you can see the example here, they have given uppercase, or which is known as capital letter. They have given, they have shown us in cursive style also, and lowercase also they have shown us in the cursive style. So they are very much different from each other. The example which is given above of uppercase and lowercase, and the example which they have given of uppercase and lowercase in cursive style, so they both are very much different. If we see in the printed form also, and if we are going to write by hand, at that time of course they are going to be very much different. Okay, so this is basic Latin alphabet, uppercase and lowercase for which is fixed, or which is a standard form, and uppercase and lowercase which is in the cursive style also. So now we are going to discuss about vowels and consonants. Vowels, a vowel is a sound pronounced with an open vocal tract, and consonant is pronounced with the, or expressed with, complete or partial closure of vocal tract. Okay, so I want you to see the picture first of all. What is a vocal tract. As you can see here in the picture, this is a vocal tract, and this is glottis. So when we are speaking vowels, so we are pronouncing it with open, open vocal tract, A, E, I. And when we are pronouncing consonants, at that time we are pronouncing them with complete or partial closure of vocal tract, like B. You can check it by speaking by yourself. Okay, so I hope I have cleared, the open vocal tract and the closer vocal tract. Now I'm going to describe vowel in detail. So vowel is a sound pronounced with an open vocal tract. In pronouncing a vowel, when we pronouncing a vowel, as you can see vowels, when we are pronouncing a vowel, the tongue doesn't touch the lips, teeth, or roof of the mouth. At that time, our tongue doesn't touch the lips, teeth, and roof of mouth. There is no buildup of air pressure at any point above the glottis, as you have seen in the picture also where was glottis. So at that time, if we are speaking vowel, at that time there is no air pressure at any point above the glottis. Okay, and which are the vowels? The letters A, E, I, O, U are considered vowel letters since they represent the vowel sound, because they represent the vowel sound. Okay, we have a vowel sound, A, E, U. So these are the vowel sound. So these letter particularly, if we talk about E, A, I, O, U, they are vowel letters, because they represent the vowel sound. Now if I talk about consonant, consonant is a speech sound that is articulated. Articulated means expressed or spoken with complete or partial closure of vocal tract. Vowel is pronounced with open vocal tract, whereas consonant expressed or articulated with partial or complete closure of vocal tract. The remaining letter, other than A, E, I, O, U, the remaining letters of English alphabet are considered consonant letter. And as you can see in the picture also, I have given consonants differently, or so you can check it there. So the remaining letter of the English alphabet are considered consonant letters, since when not silent they generally represent consonant. Okay, and whatever the letters which are left other than A, E, I, O, U are considered as consonant letter. And since when not silent, when they are not silent, like if I give you one example, our. Okay, our word is starting with H O U R. But when they are silent, sometimes they are, like I am speaking our, so I am, they are, because H is silent, so the sound is coming is of vowel. Okay, if they are not silent, like horse, so at that time they work as, or they represent themselves as consonant. Okay, next point they have discussed, however W and Y commonly represent vowels as well as consonant. Okay, so these two letters, these two characters W and Y, they commonly represent, both. They work as both. Sometimes they will represent the sound of vowel, and sometimes they represent the sound of consonant. Therefore they are sometimes named as or referred as semi vowel. So I want to clear it to you with the help of the example. I have given here example of Y and W as a vowel when they are pronounced as a vowel, and when they are pronounced as a consonant. So first is happy, E, happy. Cry, I. Cow, O. Crow. So in these example, they are expressing the sound of vowel. But if we talk about consonant, yell, yacht, well, watch. So here they are not giving the sound of vowel, they are giving the sound of consonant. Okay, so vowel sounds, when they will give the vowel sound, they will be considered as vowels, and when they are giving the sound of consonant, at that time they will be considered as consonant. So they work as both. Yes, that's why they are called semi vowels. Now I want you to solve worksheet 1. I want after watching this video, I want you to solve worksheet 1 and worksheet 2. These are very easy, as they have asked us to simply make words, which they have given here to complete with vowels. Okay, like I have solved the first and sixth one. In the first, the word they have given is starting with B and ending with K, so I have written here book, or you can write here beak also, or any other word which is starting with B and ending with K. And in the sixth, you can the word they have given, it is starting with H and ending with R, so I have written here word here. Okay, so whichever word you are able to think, whichever word is coming into your mind, you can write that. Okay, so please try to solve worksheet 1 and worksheet 2 on your own, because they are very very easy to solve. And in worksheet 2, they have just simply asked, count the number of vowels and consonant in the following words. The words that they have given to us, they have simply asked us to count the vowels and count the consonant. Like for example, I have solved 2 here. Act and risk. In act there is single vowel and 2 consonant, and in risk there is single vowel and 3 consonant. Okay, so like that you have to solve the further one which are given on this page number 15. So these both exercises are very easy, worksheet 1 and worksheet 2. I hope you will be able to solve them. and I hope you will enjoy solving these exercises, and thinking enjoy thinking these words. Okay, so I hope I have cleared your doubts regarding this chapter, regarding vowels and consonants, and uppercase and lowercase of letters and alphabets. So please try to do the work that I have assigned you, and stay home, stay safe. Thank you.